On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Yordan Alvarez. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
And the right-hander deals. And misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Joey Meneses next up for the Braves.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that one wrapped foul. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. In there at the knees. Right through there for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the hill, the big righty, Brandon Woodruff. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The wind and the pitch. Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Inside ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Santiago Espinal up next for the Mariners. Misses off the inside, and that is ball 1. Arise aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Ball 1 there. Man at second. Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 2-1. Kicks and deals.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. Swinging a foul straight back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Just misses. And it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now batting Tristan Casas. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Righty delivers. That one fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's J.D. Davis. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Two outs. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Stanton makes the catch, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The pitch. Peterson checks his swing, appeal to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Stanton, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left, out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Devers now. Foul ball there. The wind to the pitch. Devers tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. Here comes a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. Coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. And it skips into dirt. Still only one out here in the inning. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there is another strikeout. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. 2 down, nobody on. Just
that's
off the inside edge. In for a strike. Now 2-1. And here it comes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. And he did not like the call. Well, 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for Seattle, Tyrone Taylor. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Slider misses outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And now the veteran third baseman, Brian Anderson. Just missed. Man at second.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Anderson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
There's a strike. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. Taylor over at second, 1 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Luis Ariz stands in. First pitch, and he just misses. center for a base hit. Coming home. Throws to second. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and rate transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Santiago Espinal up next for the Mariners. Doubled in his first AB. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Whips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. RBI double for the M's. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Andrew Benintendi. And the right-hander back to work. And a good eye there.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the third. Back to the top of the lineup, Josh Rojas. Next up for the Braves. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is down low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one inside. 3-0. And he walked him.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Joey Meneses, the next to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And fouled off. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at third, 2 away. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The line of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. and a swing and a miss. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
And here is Jorge Soler. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now at the plate, Tristan Casas. In for a strike, 0-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Peterson moving back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jack Peterson. The pitch. Missed with a changeup. And it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground is short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's J.D. Davis. Woodruff back to work. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Get on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Tyrone Taylor. A double and a run scored his first time up. This to center field. Benintendi is there. Drops into the glove. Out, number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
Now the third baseman, Brian Anderson. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. New pitcher for the Mariners, John King.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Anthony Santander digs in now. A switch hitter batting right.
Anthony Santander.
And a pitch. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Santander, 29 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Sit down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
In the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Action in the pen down there. Ian Gibaut up and loosening in the pen. In the air, right side. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there's 2 down. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Doubled his first time up. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Inside, just missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
Phil, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now the catcher up to hit, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
And a pitch. That one finds the corner. Strike one. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Ball one low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kelly gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball left side. At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. That one pulled foul. 1-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. And the count's full. Santiago Espinal on deck for the M's. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4 to a board. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Santiago Espinal trying to move the runners over. Throws to first in time. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes into second, safe. The run scores from second, and it's 4-2.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 1 out. And up next for Seattle, Tristan Casas. That clips a corner.
0-1.
Now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So 2 down now, and here is J.D. Davis. First pitch, not close.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two on, 2 outs. Out to short, Perdomo. Throws to first, And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 4 and the Braves 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ian Gibaut.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And the batter now, Joey Meneses. And he deals. And that's through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Daniel Bard, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-2 down.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Down on strikes. Now 1 away. Now in for the Braves, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering, and it just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 2 down. And Jock Peterson stands in. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no
The Mariners holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Kelly tosses the first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mariners 4 and the Braves 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Seth Martinez. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor, 1 for 2. The pitch.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
And there's a ball. Got him. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Anderson. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Right-handed reliever. This one high in the air to left center. Peterson on the move. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. Carson Kelly up next for the Mariners. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
0-1 the count.
Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Just off the outside part of the plate. Left field. Peterson sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Bari.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Devers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Up and in, 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. That's in there, and the count even at 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And another ball. Tying run at the plate.
Back outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Anthony Santander, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And the righty deals. Into center. Taylor moving under it. That's out number 2.
The bat, the catcher.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Braves. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Corrals it. And that is that. Braves strand one. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Luis Arias.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
The pitch. Pulls that one foul. The 0-1. Line drive, short hop to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Man at first, and now for Seattle, Santiago Espinal. First pitch misses.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Number 44.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And here it comes. Now 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Not even close there. Ball one. Gets under it and pops it up. Devers has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So digging in, Tristan Casas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
There's a strike.
Looks like he's sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Mariners leave a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Chad Green.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
The center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. The pitch. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, Josh Rojas. Next up for the Braves. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Hits the corner, and a count 1-1. Tying run at the plate.
2-1.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch. Keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Out towards left center. Alvarez heads towards it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Green, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That to right. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. And that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for Atlanta. They trail it here 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jorge Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the Mariners DH, J.D. Davis.
The designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That's inside.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
On the ground to first. And it gets by him.
The batter, the 17th,
Tyrone Taylor up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. That's in there. 0-1. Davis gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Brooks Raley getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Suero, the right-hander, also getting loose. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And the next pitch is way outside. At the belt and fires.
Count full.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Payoff pitch. And a ground ball to first. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Anderson up next for the Mariners. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and a count even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Here's Jack Peterson. The pitch. Foul ball there. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And he grounds one back up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
The Braves down to their last out. Rafael Devers next up for the Braves. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Now the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Trevor Rogers.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Mountcastle checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And a foul ball. And he chases that one. And one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. And he takes a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's the ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 out, space is empty. And that's a fair ball. And it's Rafael Devers in the box, hitting a ton of homers this year, 2nd most in the National League. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. That one lifted to left. And Devers is set down. And that is that. Braves strand 1. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Digging in, Luis Arias.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner. Good eye right there. That one the other way. Perdomo. Jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Carlos Correa.
Well, he's been so huge for this team over the last couple of weeks or so, driving in runs with every opportunity he gets, it seems, and he's getting a lot of them. So I think the game plan for this ball club right now just has to be this: get guys on the bases in front of him and let him take care of the rest.
Carlos Correa, batting with one down, takes a strike. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rojas hauls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Yordan Alvarez. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there. Leaping, and he brought it back.
He did a great job of going back right away. Had a perfect angle at the end. Leaping catch robs the home run. They're fired up in the dugout the way he ended this inning.
Back in Seattle, top of the second at the plate, Johan Rojas. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. There's a strike, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And he drops it down the third baseline, gathers, and throws to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That's a strike. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soler gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. Had the day off yesterday. Fermin in his second season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And missed, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Flaherty back to work. And the slider catches the zone. And ball one. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
The 1-1 is fouled off. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Next to hit, Tristan Casas. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. That one the other way. Snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's
top of the list. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one not close. Ball two. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
One of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And that one is in the dirt. Full count now. This one smoked out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Josh Rojas. Rogers back to work. That missed inside. Ball one. In the air to left center. Alvarez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fought off foul. Here's your 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP move. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but you know, sometimes it's not.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the third, no score. Swings through that one.
1-1.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses way outside. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And it's off the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at second with 1 away. And next for Atlanta, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that drops in for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seeing a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because he was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Line drive. Caught. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
A line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fouled off. He was late. And 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So now the DH spot, J.D. Davis. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. That's through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Now here is Tyrone Taylor.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The Braves up by a run here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Rafael Devers. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he deals. On the ground. To first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now back, the center fielder,
Johan Rojas now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. To third, not in time. He's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Freddie Fermin. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a foul straight back. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Santiago Espinal. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury.
Santiago.
Here's Josh Rojas. Fly to left his first time.
Second baseman, Josh Rojas.
Just missed. Rocketed out towards right center. And there's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. He's in there. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. through there for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Two on, two outs. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Fly ball down the line. Base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So the batting order turns over. Ryan Mountcastle next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. That's towards center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Braves 4 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Arraez stands in.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So a man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The Braves leading by 4 here in the 2nd game of the series. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-1. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Mountcastle makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
1 out and a runner at second. Pitch misses inside. And it's 2-1. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Bounce to the right side. And they get the out on Alvarez.
The right fielder, number 2,
Jorge Soler up next for the Mariners. Struck out looking in his first at bat. There's a swing and a drive. Benintendi going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the 0-1. That's to third. McMahon throws across the diamond. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers. And as he heads off for a minute, back with the new pitcher after this break. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Mark Leiter Jr. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Rafael Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hammered back there. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Now, here is Johan Rojas. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first with one gone. Benintendi to the plate. That clips the corner. Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, and he held up. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Ian Gibaut appears to be getting loose. King, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one missing inside. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the next pitch is way outside. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Ryan McMahon up next for the Mariners.
Ryan McMahon.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. The Braves up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And misses inside. Kicks and deals. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh, that's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. Now, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Rojas settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs.
batter, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
So first and second with 2 outs. Tyrone Taylor up next for the Mariners.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Mariners leave a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Freddie Fermin. Leiter back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Contreras on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Josh Rojas next up for the Braves. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets off, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Anthony Santander. First offering in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line to center. Taylor hauls it in to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Braves 6 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The wind and the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Espinal.
No.
The next to hit takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and
2
miss.
balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals.
Yeah,
No.
and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
The left fielder, number 44.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Mariners. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. And first offering is fouled off. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for to second, there's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And up next for Seattle, Tristan Casas.
Ball.
Up and in, and that is ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. Rojas makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Gibaut.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Number 79.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 3.
Mountcastle.
The pitch. This to third. McMahon. 1 up, 1 down.
He's out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
Geraldo Perdomo. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 1 down, base is empty. Misses off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Daniel Bard getting ready to go. Right-handed reliever. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That's ripped. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The batter, the third baseman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Ground ball right side, could be two. The rise, toss the second, and that's two. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. Braves 6, and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And now here is Ryan McMahon. And the right-hander back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Rojas tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Wander Suero getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Braley getting cranked up as well. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1. And another ball. Line drive and a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now J.D. Davis. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Taylor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The 1-0. And that's down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is downstairs. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jack Flaherty won't go any further tonight. And we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Justin Lawrence.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arraez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Splits the plate, and that's strike one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And a 1-2 to the right side. Nice stop from his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And now for Seattle, Santiago Espinal. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run is in. The throw in there safely. And it's 6-4.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Yordan Alvarez. And there's a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, here in the second game of the series.
1-1.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball there. Oh, right to the backstop. Espinal up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Espinal on third with 2 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Braves 6 and the M's 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel Bard.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now in for the Braves, Johan Rojas. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Bart, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And the right-hander deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Out towards right center field. Soler running hard to get it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder.
Benintendi up here. And that's downstairs and outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to third. McMahon tosses across to first, and Benintendi is out.
Now batting, catcher, Freddie Fermin.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Fermin will hit next. That one in there across the letters. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras on to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Barnes. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 43, Matt Barnes.
Jorge Soler getting ready to hit.
The right fielder.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And ball 1 to the right fielder. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. That one missed.
2-1.
Two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next is the
And now it's going to be Tristan Casas. First pitch misses. The M's down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Flips the corner, and that is strike 1. And the pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now a relay to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. Ryan McMahon, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Casas leads off second with one gone in the inning.
One.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Tying run at the plate. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the catcher to hit, Wilson Contreras. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. That one catches the zone. 1 and 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Right-hander kicks, deals. On a line. And that is the inning. Mariners lead 1. They trail it here 6-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yimi Garcia. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the second baseman, Josh Rojas.
The second baseman, Josh Rojas.
The pitch. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Chad Green appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
So 2 down now, and here is Geraldo Perdomo. Right down to shoot, strike one. Rise on to first, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Atlanta. They're up 6-4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brian Abreu.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Righty delivers, and a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Next offering misses down and away.
Full count.
And a pitch. Got him looking. 1 down.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
And a foul ball. And here it comes. Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Arise in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's just foul. Abreu is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Righty to the plate. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves even this series up at a game apiece.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.